What's up, you guys? Speed here, and let me be frank with you first and foremost. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I already saw the teaser for Transformers, both the teaser and the trailer, so there's no point in me doing a reaction to it, and there's no point in me doing a reaction to it. I've already seen it, I already know how it is, and I'm not gonna go ahead and try and fake some sort of reaction. I don't do that kind of stuff. So, with that being said, I wanted to talk about Transformers and what it really means to me in terms of this trailer. Now, I had not been a real huge fan of Transformers. I've seen some stuff from it. Back when I was a kid, I used to watch this anime of Transformers, but that's about it. But I have not been a super big fan of Transformers, especially with Michael Bay's whole Transformers series. Because, I just was never really that interested in a bunch of robots that can turn into cars. Except, but when the first movie came out, that did get me pretty hyped because, it was such a interesting concept to actually apply onto live action cinema. Unfortunately, Michael Bay was the one who was directing it, and now here we are with this mediocre Transformers series. And yeah, it's not usually like me to judge so harshly with, movies and all that, but Transformers, Michael Bay's Transformers series is mediocre in the sense that it has terrible jokes, the story doesn't make sense, and sometimes the characters just don't add up at all. But one thing I have to give Michael Bay with the Transformers movie series is that it has plenty of action. And that's what really sells Transformers. It's action and it's toy brand, but mostly it's action. So, with this trailer, it definitely gave me the sense that this was going to be something huge, something extraordinary, something just unbelievable. Like, all-out war. And then, of course, there's Optimus Prime turning on his own team. Now, I'm not that familiar with the Transformers franchise, but I am aware that there's this thing where apparently he's been mind-controlled by something. Like I said, I'm not that big of a fan of Transformers, but I do know he's apparently being mind-controlled by something, or whatever. But yeah, it's basically him turning on his own team and becoming this evil sort of bad guy thing. And in the trailer itself, it's like this war going on, and all this stuff from the last Transformers movie, Age of Extinction, has been implemented on here. I don't know if the dinosaur Transformers are still on Earth. I think they are, that was one of the most coolest things I'd ever seen in that movie. The fucking dinosaur things, that was amazing. But the movie in itself, I don't know. See, Michael Bay has this thing where where the trailers for his movies are amazingly awesome, but the movies themselves just don't measure up as much. It's like, his movies are only as good as the trailers make them to be. And, no disrespect to Michael Bay, I get it, playing to a medium, you've already made your movies the way they are. No point in switching up the formula when you're making millions upon millions of dollars from your movies. Even if the plot's mediocre and a lot of people don't like it, they still gander a lot of money, and that's all that matters. All I'm hoping is that this movie turns out as good as its trailer seems to depict it to be. Because, I'm a sucker for movies with swords and everything. So when I saw Optimus Prime with a sword, I'm like, ooh, this looks interesting. But, yeah, like I said, I don't know, Michael Bay. His trailers are good, but his movies aren't. His movies have a lot of action, but they just never really develop anything with their characters. Their comedy is sometimes there, but it's never really there, and sometimes it just overstays. It's worse than when Marvel has their comedy in unnecessary scenes. Except with Michael Bay, it's like putting it everywhere. And that's what I hope that this movie doesn't hammer in. I hope we keep Some comedy, yes, but just don't make it everywhere. Otherwise, it just ruins the tension of the movie. And that's what my problem with Age of Extinction was, where serious moments would come in, but then all of a sudden, like, weird bantering moments that would just be injected in there when it didn't need to be. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But that's all I have to say about this trailer. It looks good. I hope the movie is just as good. And here's to hoping that we have some awesome fight scenes like I know we will. Because, again, say what you will about Michael Bay's story, but he has amazing fight scenes in these movies. And I'm not gonna lie, the CGI is beyond beautiful. The fight scenes in the movie are just flawless, fluid. Like, the movements of the Transformers in these movies, I don't know if anyone is a fan of Transformers who does not like these Michael Bay movies, you have to give the man credit that he can make a fight scene. The movements of these robots are just so fluid, from when they transform out of their car forms and start rolling and start doing these fluid motions as they fight. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the way they move. But yes, the movies are kind of crap, but the action and the fluidity and just the all-around motion of these robots are just top-notch, in my opinion. But again, that's all I have to say about this trailer. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a while since I've updated, and for those who are still keeping up with me, keeping up with these videos, I'd like to say thank you for, being with me for so long. I know I'm kind of, I make mistakes, I stutter a lot, I lose my focus and start rambling on and so on and so forth, but I thank the people who are watching, who have stuck with me through all those stuttering times and all that, and through the hiatus, however you pronounce it, the time I've been away. I thank you all for, being patient with me and still coming to watch my videos. So I really appreciate you guys. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.